And continuing where we left off, we got Grimlock finished, and so here he is, with all of his nice upgrades. So now, I'm going to show you what this piece is for. So let me move Grimlock out of here. I need to send him over here. Alright. Let me sit here. Swoop fell over again. Hang on. Alright, I got Swoop cleaned up. So, for the piece I'm going to show you, you're going to need Slag in his Dino mode. So let me angle down and zoom in a little bit. Alright. So, you need to take this piece. And you can see that it's got this little gun and it looks like a cockpit. Excuse me. So what you need to do is open up this flap, or this cockpit section, and it looks like a spot for a Prime Master, and it is. So have your Prime Master that you want in a seating position. I can get his arm. And I like to use my Cronus because of his color scheme with the Dinobots, how he looks with them. So you want him sitting like that. Alright. And then you can see his tab on the bottom, and there's a slot. You're just going to want to sit him in there. Make sure his arms are out of the way. Close the cockpit section. Actually, hang on. I'm going to move his arms outward a little bit. Alright, and he's in there. Then you're going to need to take Grimlock's Prime Armor, because these are old feet now, you don't need them. And you can stick him on here. And you can remove these ratchet joints if you want and just use them as Prime Armor, because there's really no reason to even have them. But I'll leave them on for the sake of the review. And now, some people, it says in the instructions that you need to have it facing like this. But I like to keep them angled backwards. So what I do is I grab a Prime Armor and then I put it on it. And there you go. Then you got like a giant battering ram. And he's got this little post on the bottom that will go into the port on Slag. Oops. Alright. So there's Slag. And now, whenever he moves, the Prime Master, let me zoom out, the Prime Master can shoot the gun, or he can rotate this to wherever he wants. So that's really cool. You just imagine him running in towards Decepticons and then jumping like that. Alright, take this piece off. And now we're going to move on to the robot mode sword accessories. And we're back. So here's Slag in robot mode and with his perfect effect gun. And for his sword accessory, he gets this. So you can hold it like this, it's kind of like a sword or something, or you can have it like this, it's like a giant saw or something. So I kind of like him holding it like this. Stand him up. And he looks cool with it. Alright. So now, we are going to move him over here. And we'll bring out Snarl. So as you can see, I figured out what to do with the extra 2 machine guns, and I put it on his shoulders. So like if you wanted to, I guess you could do something like this. Hit Slag. Alright. Move his arms out of the way here. Snap his fist back on. Alright. So for his sword accessory, we get this. Kind of like Spiky for his plates. So just stick that in his hand. There you go. there's Snarl with his sword. Next, we'll bring out Sludge. And I figured out instead of having him holding them, there are these two little ankle joints, so I plugged them into his arms, and he looks really cool with those on. Right. So for his sword accessory, I think this is the best for him. He gets an axe. I don't know, it's just something about it that, it works. I don't know what it is, but whenever I look at this, the axe just doesn't work on any other figure. It just works with Sludge really well. Camera shaking. Alright. So there's Sludge with his axe. He looks really good with it. And now, we shall bring in Swoop. And this video will be a little bit longer because I finally figured out how to send in 15-minute or over videos. Alright, so let me get Swoop off his flight stand. Left him on there since the last video. Alrighty. Snap that back on. Okay. So, let me angle the camera down. So for Swoop, he gets this really nicely cut sword. These are very reflective. Alright. So he gets this. And along with his missiles that I've given him, it just gives him that G1 slash file, just the G1 slash, can't talk. It gives him the G1 and Fall of Cybertron look with that sword. So, the whole body looks like G1, but it gives him a bulkier gun, and that sword really reminds me of Fall of Cybertron. So, I'll just set him right here. If I can get him. Stand back for me, please. Alright. And then Slash gets her two weapons, which kind of fit in. And then Grimlock is Grimlock. So now I'm going to cut, and I'm going to have them all in their limb modes, and I'll show you how to transform the feet and hands. So, see you then. Alright, I'm back with everybody in their combined mode. So, let me angle the camera over just a little bit. Alright, so we're going to start with Swoop. So, I've got him mostly transformed. So, instead of bringing the wings down like this, you need to leave them up, fold these in, and bring them in all the way. Then, you are going to grab his missiles, and these are reversed, so you need to make sure that the paint is facing outwards instead of inwards. Alright, and then you need to grab his combined mode fist. Yep, I got the right one. And plug it in. And you just transform these backwards from the way that you transform them in robot mode. This one's giving me issues, so hang on. Alright, I got it on. So there you go. So I'm just going to sit... Oh, forgot to pull out his combined mode port. Yeah, they transform mostly the same way. And for Slag, all you have to do is just replace this old fist with the new fist. That's all you have to do. So there you go. Let's set him over here. And then I'll do Slash in a second. For Snarl, what you need to do is grab his combined mode foot. His combined mode foot. But you're going to need to bring these either all the way up like that, or all the way back. I personally like to do it back. And then tab his foot in. And then you need to split this section. Keep it open like that. And that's all you have to do. And so let me set him over here. So, for Sludge, you need to do a little bit. You got to rotate his neck down. And then, you put in his combined mode port. Alright. So now for the big boy Grimlock. Now we got to do a little bit with him. So first what you need to do is take his arms and fold them in all the way like that and bring him up. Fold this piece down. Bring it up like this. Bring it down. Alright. So, I will take these sections off of the shield. And then, this is going to be his backplate. Alright. So as I said, you need to take this piece. And on Grimlock, on his new arms, there are these two big tabs, which will go into these two big slots right here. So if I remember how to do this correctly, okay, I got this flip-flopped. These two big pieces need to go inside here, and these two little pieces need to go in here. So you basically know the drill, so I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to zoom in and everything to show you how to do it. So, let me do this. It's kind of hard to do on camera. And there we go. It's on his back. And it just has a nice back feeler instead of seeing all that other under tabs. It very well blends in with everything. That you need to bring these sections down. Alright. So there's almost done. So these, you can see how it's kind of weirdly not filled in. You just got a giant T-Rex sticking out. Alright. So these two pieces are going to become his chest plate. He's got these two tabs that are going to slide in together. Get them tabbed in. Get them even. Alright, and there you go. So it makes a nice chest piece. Then you need to flip up Grimlock's Dino Mode head. And these two tabs are going to go inside these sections right here. So you need to make sure that all this is pushed together. And it's just going to slot in. And there's Volcanicus, a new chest plate. And then you bring in this. So you need to unfold this part, bring this down, and bring this section back a little bit. And you need to bring his legs all the way open. There's a little tab right here, and there's a little hole. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Before you do that, you need to attach this piece. So these two slots right here, and there's a little clip under here. So it just goes over it. Forgot to do that because you can't combine them without doing that. There you go. Then there's a little tab right here. So that's just going to go in. Bring that up. And then you need to bring his legs down like that at an angle. And they're going to tab in right here. You can see. Actually, I think you got to bring it up one more click. Yep, I got to bring it up one more click. Alright. And make sure the crotch plate is all tabbed in. And you can tell from the last video, that is an improved torso right there. That is just impressive. Alright. And so for Slash, you need to fold her down, rotate her legs around, rotate her feet, tab them in to each other, put her feet, rotate her feet in, and then just keep her the way she is. And then there are her two ports that are going to go right here into her hands. And she just becomes a back plate, as you can see. Alright. And then for the sword, you need to grab all the Perfect Effect Upgrade Kit weapons for the swords. Alright. So you need Swoop Sword and Sludge's Axe in slags. So what you need to do is take these. They'll interlock. Take that part, the axe. There's two little slots that are going to go in right there. There you go. Then take Grimlock and Snarl Sword, and they will interlock on these little tabs. And then you need to slide them in. And then their weapons turn into this massive sword. Alright. So let me attach everything, and I'll be right back. Alright, I gotta go handheld for this. Alright, so we have Volcanicus with all of his upgrades on. There's his nice head, everything. So let me try to get in the back shot right there. Massive sword. Alright, and what you need to do now is grab the combiner, Enigma of Combination, and just put it in Grimlock's Dino Mode mouth. And just put it down. And that looks a lot better. So he still has the same articulation. Arms do a full 360. Elbow bend here. Wrist can do a full 360. And with the hands, all the fingers can open. And then the thumb is on a ball joint with a little hinge right here. And if you want to, you can grab the gun from Bruticus and put it in his hand. Alright. So let me put that in his hand. Alright, and there is Bruticus's gun. And so let me attach his flamethrower on Swoop's arm. Alright, and there's his flamethrower. Alright, so this has been Power of the Prawns Volcanicus. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe in the next video. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but it'll be a good one. Alright, so see ya.